26 September. Response please. Row number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 59. Who is 59? 59 is coming. Wonderful. Next, louder. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Any left? "76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Yesterday we discussed about what topics? Creativities. So creativity is very, very important, without which we can't survive. And there is no hope and there is no success, right? So in order to make more creativity, we should be very, very informative. Am I right? If you are not informative to my you cannot write anything in your examination. Am I right? Please be informative. Please be attentive. Okay. Anyway, I don't have much time. We will go directly to the personalities. We frequently use personalities. It's a really wonderful topics. And you know, the psychology is also really a wonderful subject. Sometimes we say aptitude, sometimes we say attitude, sometimes we use personality, sometimes we use intelligence, right? All are overlapping. All are overlapping. There is no clear-cut boundaries between these terminology, between these terms. So when we talk about personalities, everything will be there. Actually, personality is nothing but the total quality of a person's. Either both the external as well as internal. As far as internal, how you think, how you remember, those are the part of the internal qualities. What about external? How you speak out, how you see, what is your opinion, and how your friend react to you, and how you look. Those are what? External qualities. So the total quality of the individual, of an individual, could be termed as personalities. So knowing personality is very, very important, like the knowing of the aptitude also. It will decide our future also. Personality development, I hope that you have been gone through. Personality development ki skill amta pide kote personality amta improve tau bi adu yuna ngang sing si dia confusing, right? So personality development is nothing but the improvement both the internal as well as externals. How to make a friendship, how to control ourselves. Who is the greatest friend in your lives? Who is the greatest enemy of your life? Yourself. The greatest enemy is you. The greatest friend is you. If you respect, regards yourself, you have a great futures. If you are not respect yourself, okay, and there is no futures. So there will be two relationships. One is inter and one is intra. Got the point? Caring myself and caring others. I and we. We need two terms. I could not stand alone, so we could not stand alone. We need both I and we. Am I right? So that is nothing but because of the personalities. It was derived from persona. Persona is very, very familiar names when we use the MW products. Am I right? Persona. What does it mean by persona? What is the meaning of persona? The education that we use today, it was derived from educier, educare, and educatums. It was not used as education before. It was used as educier, educare, educatum, right? In Sanskrit, vidya, we use like that. Okay, and then later on we use educations. What we use impal, it was not impal before many years ago. It was pars yumpam. It was pars dry place. And then dry place was used as foundations, that is yumpam. And then from yumpam it converted into yumpal. Then yumpal to impal. What used impal, it has own origins. Got the point? So likewise, the personality that we use today, it was not used personalities before, it was used as persona. Got the point? In the ancient words, the persona was used as, the meaning of persona means marks. You know the marks? I will show you those different type of marks. Okay. Worn by what? Enactors. So if you are thin, you can be seen as a fat man if you put on the marks, face marks of the fat man. Your appearance will be changed when you use different type of the marks. The personality was used only the external view before, in the ancient time. But nowadays, personality is used not only the external appearance, but also the internal feeling also. Combined together, and then the concept of personalities became existed. So while think of the marks as being worn to concern one identities, okay, so here I can show you one, this depends, if you use this, another appearance, if you use this, another appearance, if you use this, another appearance. So the marks will change our appearance. Marks will change our quality also. Got the points? That was the concept of the origins, derivative meanings of personality, the word that we use today. Okay? Shall I move next slide? Now let's try to the meaning of the personalities. I also told you that a whole individual considered as a whole. Whole individual, external view, internal view, everything makes the personalities. It may be defined the most characteristic integration of individual structure, moral interest, attitude, behavior, and capability. Everything. Your weakness points is also under the personalities. Your strong point is also under the personalities. Your body structure is also part of the personalities. Your appearance, your complexions, your hairstyles, okay, your way of talking, your way of thinking, your interest areas, all these things match your personalities. Got the point? So according to these psychologists, N.L. Flynn says that personality may be defined as the most characteristics, integration of individual structures, mode of behavior, interest, attitude, capacity, ability, and aptitude. As we discussed earlier, why we talk about the personalities. So we find many personalities in our classrooms. You, the teacher, taking the class, and there will be 50 students might be there in your classrooms. Whether all those 50 students will have the same personality? So the main purpose of talking about the personality is nothing but there are different type of personalities. Okay, and the different type of personalities has different interest areas and aptitude also, and attitude also. The personality is also areas from this angle point of view we are different from one to another. There is no similarity between one to another. Got the point? This is also one area where a big difference is from one student to another. Got the point? Between the twin also, yes, appearance might be look, but in terms of behavior, there may be some differences. There is no 100% similarity, it's not there. Okay. So as far as C.B. Good said that total psychological and social reaction of individuals, the synthesis of the subjective, emotional, and mental life could be termed as personalities. And Valentine said that personality is some total of the innate and acquired dispositions. What is innate? What we discussed before? Innate means, another name of the innate is what? Huh? Another name of the innate is what? And what about the acquired? What about the acquired? Attitude. Okay. Attitude and aptitude make the personalities of an individual. Got the point? Now we will discuss about the characteristics of the personalities. There are different characteristics of the personalities. Actually, personality is in psychological in nature. Mostly the psychologists discuss mainly from psychological point of view. What is psychology? Study of behavior. It was science of show first. Okay, and then science of mind, and then science of consciousness. And lastly, this psychology, the subject matter of psychology was study of human behavior or behavior. Behavior of behavior. It might be human being, it might be insects, it might be animal, whatever. Okay, study of behavior is psychology, right? Now personalities, I also told you that it is internal as well as external. From internal point of view, your thought, your values, your genetic traits are the part of the internal, part of the personalities. As far as external, so your sociabilities, how you speak out, how you make the friendships, how you talk with others, how you looks, okay, and what is your interest areas. So these are what the external elements. The personality is because of two things, that is internal and external. The total quality of an individual. Now an individual is relatively established. Personality is relatively established. But it changes. What about the aptitude? It never changes. It never changes. Aptitude never changes. Aptitude will change. Why attitude is changing? As we learn, when we learn new ideas, new thoughts and principles and theories, our mind will be changed, and thereby our attitude is nothing but opinion. Our opinion will be changed. Got the point? So, As far as personality concerned also is a relatively stable, but it will change. It will change. Change of personality is not easy task. So it will change at all. It is only after a long time or as a result of some events. Suppose you miss your girlfriends. Suppose you miss your boyfriends, and you will change the way of making friends. It is a very, very suspectable to make a friendship with the boys and girls. You have changed your methodology. You are very, very serious. You are very, very careful, as you should not give full trust to the boys and the girls. Right? That is what a change of the personalities. And one person is staying in the very remote areas as a farmer and shifting his residence to the city areas, and then he developed the one job that is a shop. He is becoming shopkeeper from farmer, and now his personality will be changed after some months or days. Being a farmer is very simple, okay, and being a shopkeeper, he will be highly communicated to all the customers. Otherwise, customer will not come up. Am I right? The personality of a shopkeeper, the personality of a farmer are quite different. From these stories, we learn that personality is changing. So before the B.Ed, after the B.Ed, you may realize that your personality has changed something. Am I right? The way how will teach your students, you have changed something. Got the point? From this we learn that personality is also changing because of some events. And some of these might be there, please don't think otherwise. I'm giving some example. Because of the road accidents, it might be brain injury and personality will be changed. Okay. Or because of frequent quarreling among the friends may also change the personalities. The student will become wild day by day because of frequent quarreling, frequent fightings. Okay. So personality is not permanent like that of the aptitude. It is also changing. And individual personality is both inherited as well as shaped by the environment. We say some words in Manipuri also. In Hindi also we say. What in Hindi we say? Hindi de kare haige. From this we learn that personality is changing. Yareko. I'm giving example to understand in a very easy way. And our personality is because of the both our hereditary as well as environments. Hereditary and environments. You have inherited capacities given by your parents. Your intelligence, your aptitude, your attitude. Say example, there are two families. The family in which the parents are, one is arts teacher, mother, and then father is police officers, and most of the children are opting the art streams. Why it's so? Whenever the discussion is going on during the dinner time and lunch times, their main topic of the family is what? Law and order and social issues. They are not focusing about the health. They are not focusing about the science and experiments. And that is why most of the children who are coming out from those the family where the parents belong to the social science and law and orders, and their children will have more interest toward the social sciences. That is another family where both the parents are the doctor professions. So most of the time they care their children. We should be neat and tidy and hygienics. We should not have the same food every day. We need balanced diet. Always on the health point of view, their discussion is going on. And every day the children are thinking about the health, and therefore they are more aware of the sciences. And most of the children who are coming out from that family will like to listen much more about the sciences. This is also happening. Okay, but this is the role of the environments. But some genetic factors are there. The parents, I also told you that 3 laws of genetics. One is the children may be above the parents in terms of height, beautiness, and then the strongness, okay, and wiseness. And some children might be up to the level of the parents, and some children will be below the parents. Am I right? Am I right? So sometimes we blame to our gods that our children is below the parents. Some parents are very unlucky. Got the points? Chumbro lambro. Chumila parents ki makhada loin layi khajabado oiro ko mama papa de hena tijan ba aidaren. Mama papa de hena pang ba aidaren. Mama papa de hena fiction ba wang da ba. Ko moi gumba parents to ne marai ba theory si. Okay. Remedy is also there, you should know it. But kadoba mama nam TV na macha radhika poi. This is what? Selective. The children is above the parents. Mama papa de ken grava angang ne. They are very lucky. Okay. So this is the role of the hereditary, but the environment is also very, very important. If the student is very talented and very wise and very gifted, even then, if he exists in the risky environment, not a comfort zones, and there is no future of that particular children or baby or boys or girls. Chumbra, my friend circle, lady, mayam singdo, mong tata, mong after parak turok nata loina rubataragati. Angang du yam sing the picture of targets, yam pun a picture of targets, hereditary pajata, so environment and patapana kaidore. Adu magisu asakaya like you. Therefore, we need what? Hereditary koisiam of Amaroy, but environment koisiam of Midana. Angang panam patap the su of school of the my friends are coming a pulu butaragadi, a angang will idrane. So, environment, providing the good environment, providing the comfort zone is our responsibilities. These are human rights. So each individual is unique in behaviors. We are not same one to another. Am I right? We are not same one to another from the behavioral point of views. Bro. If you look your family, you may have your sister, you may have your brothers. Whether all the brothers and sisters have the same behavioral pattern, manara moiko. Mochu manara moi pamasum manara moi. Sab manara tari pugai na duni ko isin na wala so. Manahandre say this is the creation of the gods. Ishwar ne sembi ramine. Manaram tari puna duni ko. And we are talking about the characteristics of the personalities. And personalities will be changed under certain circumstances, and individual personalities may be altered by major life events such as birth of child, death of loved one, and divorce. Bubu yam param mi se phat kita baya. Ko yam na phato mi si su yam phabu oi ki baya. Our life is very uncertain. Chumbro lan bro. So you should be very, very careful. Section gadabani ko. Section laudradi yam lui ko. We should be very, very informative. And we should have capacity to control our emotions. Asawa mi ho bukalak pa yin tiba hayro mayam sing se koi control to bung ham gadabani. And we should have futuristics, long visions, and we should utilize our present times, and our mind should not be stuck to the past events. How from stuck to the mind, there will be no changes. So our main purpose is what? Personality ka do we na nari no. Mi amagi gun haibane ba apun magun haibane personality haibati. Adugi magun mayam sing do change on gi haiba taragati. We need the knowledge of personalities. Without the knowledge of personalities, we cannot bring the development of personalities of an individual. Angang sing to change on ga hai target personality knowledge yaudra di yar roy ko aduna personality knowledge e oja sing na loin lai darkar oi hai bi damakta it is in our syllabus. Got the points? Chumdrane angang oi di am pharam bangang do chakula kan pharak taba mi su yam yawe ba ko adegi khara so many uncertainties lay have ko. So personalities, P stand for perception capacities, thinking capacities, emotional maturities. You should have the capacity to control your emotions. What is emotions? If you are too much romantic, that is also a problem. Okay, if you are too much jealousy, that is also problems. And too much angriness is also problems. We should be able to control our emotion in desirable ways. There is one baby who don't have the ideas of angriness and crying since the babyhood times. Ace, mama pa tu na yam theng na phangsabani na angang dusu na hai gai angang kapabuk sangde kap tore haradi hana magi sangom oro kari injan di kap pai bi angang di sungai hai tab angang ne. So that is also a problem. Sauma hai taba sisu phatte haba sauma su phatte haba. Got the points? Senior lactori poster. So we need the knowledge of emotional maturity, responsiveness to the situations. Different situations might be there. Some situations compel you to make angry, but you should control. Situation nang control to hangano, nang control to. Mi kharam nang se ikai na mathabak tor pata ragasu kedok tare. Nang adugi comfort zone to le huna hona katame. Problem talk to ne. So such things happen outside the states. Outside the state, I'm to go. Mayang sing sine ta chara kaneo. Ko per ansala kaneo. And aduna yam sincere oi bisu yada ba. Ko adum the forum yam lai ko. So many things. Responsiveness to the situation I say. Lariki or geti lariki, lagi or geti lagi. Nadrane sanabi or di sanabi. Okay. And then Rick's on the oidari, we should be very, very careful. Sine will have to report it. That is what? Responsiveness to the situations. Self-expression of sociabilities. Ni katang tinabana yaroy haba. Ni katang loy na bana yaroy. Kadok tay ay isa gisu phone ba hono batayo. That is what self-expressions. I and we. The most important thing is what? I or we? Which one? I is the more important. First, we should know who am I. If you are imperfect, then you will have a problems making the friends. We marakta lergan I do problem tokoneo. Chumbro lambro I say I do han control the wom sangew. I control kanan tawni. I di aina. I do win a control tawroy ko. Chumbro lambro I give homework to win a tobiro oeva. I need to zato never. Chumbro ne. I'm explaining the ideal personalities. Because no, actually, yeah, variation, a lot of variations, one person to another. Our main target is that what is the perfect personalities. And O stand for organized. You should be organized. You should have a capacity to organize. In a sense that organized means that we should have a capacity to organize the learned knowledge. You should have a capacity to prepare a lot of activities at the home level, school level, social level, among the friends also. The capacity to organize some activities. And N stand for not permanent. Personality is not a permanent. Chumbro lambro. Police officer or rambado retired or a police officer or bro. Oye, my personality change or kadro. Torkani go. Hanurabo say sapro. Some will go hana some tarso. Change the owner personalities. I had no way to conduct it away. Sorat may the Poctaga Pom Dine. My personality change of doing. Appearance. Personality is the main purpose, the main first things to identify the personalities of an individual is by appearance. Yengbada nong khangne karama makani personality. Face the loin yaw kare. Kamai yawi. The first one is face structures. The second one is eye positions. Okay, and others, hairstyle and others will decide the kind of the personality that we have. Mitki miyat, laibaki mong, samgi samhat, adigi maigi structure sina, yam laina khange karam makalgi mino haibado. Okay, that is what appearance. And L stand for leadership feelings. Which we should leadership. I don't say the social worker. I don't say the politicians. Leader means you may be. Everyone is a leader. Suppose you are so interested in chemistry. You are leader in chemistry. You are interested in English also. You are leader in English. We will say like that. Integrated. We are so integrated in all these terms. Okay, and the last. But what tendencies, impulses, the social innate acquires, this is also part of the personalities. I'm also explaining that what are the things inside the personalities. Young, vital, and unique, this is also part of the personalities. What are the things inside the personalities, and what are the perfect personalities is also that we can find from here, the word personalities. And now the determinants of the personalities. What are the things which will decide our personalities? Why we find different personalities? Different determinants are there. One is hereditary. I also told you. One exists in the hill. One exists in the desert. One exists in the jungle. One exists in the seashore areas. One may exist in the valley areas. Because of the geographical locations, we find different environments. Someone may be, from geographical point of view, someone is a torrid zone. One is tropic of Capricorn, and then polar zones. Okay, a different longitude and latitude. We have different environments from geographical point of view, and then from academic point of view, we are brought up from different institutions also. We are not brought up from different institute, not the same institute, right? And we find many different situations also in our lives. Your experiences may not be the experience of the others. Tumbro lanbro. Tumi ko nangi di friend pasawa. Ko nang ningak ko sa yama tunga eba. Ado nangi friend amadi ado ma oy da basu ya eba. Wa bang ado tingra ko suya eba. We find different situation in our lives. Ko mother laiba laitaba, father laiba laitaba, brother laiba laitaba, sister laiba laitaba. Natra, so many things. This is what different situations. One is so nice, like the American Salman Khan, okay. And someone is a gentleman, someone is a lady, someone is a transgender. In terms of genders. Temperament also, someone is quick temperament, someone is cool temperament. One those cool temperaments, angry and lifetime angry. So we are different from hereditary environment and situations. These are the things which will decide the kind of the personality that we have. Got the points? Akoi isa da lariba experience mayansing iba ipa manataba aigi yumlon kairon ko asumba manataba sina. That is why we find different personalities among us. Got the point? So no two individuals are alike. Okay. So let's try to know the personality trait. What is a trait? Personality trait theory. According to Alport, he said that personality trait is a psychic structure having the capacity of render may stimuli functional equivalent, and he said a guide equivalent form of the adaptive and expressive behaviors. Your feelings, your expressions, your likeness, dislikeness will not be same of the others. So that is, your interest area is one of the personality trait of you. Nangi apamaduga adagi amadu apamaduga manadradi yum paminurata di khanabata. This is one. In psychology, we call it, there is no similarity in terms of the personality trait. Personality trait mane dabagi ne khanari do. Ko personality mana ba isi su bera khara lei ko. Ngao bu cham mana gra di kumai ta do ni ko. Pha bu cham mana bo ji pha ba. Ngao bu cham mana gra di lokot pa ya na mang ne ba. Personality mana ba isi da ta thi bu su bera am lei sometimes. And according to the Cattle said that there are 171 personality traits. Lei hai manong hajale. We are talking about a personality trait theory. These are the theories. We don't have enough time to discuss about personality theory as far as your syllabus is concerned. Your syllabus asks us that we need to discuss the personality. In the view of personality, there is a big difference from one to another among our students. That's all. Adu khakki one eva. Yam kaina theory ga nai naru bi matau ta de. Now let's try to know that there are common personality traits we find according to Cattle's 12 personality traits are here. Do you know all those? Now let's try to see. This is what? Very frank expression of his views. Average level of intelligence. Dominant self-confidence, assertive and quarrelsome. Dominance. And humor and intelligence. Nongam tau maya de higal iba yam su singba maya higat sabai wani mi no ali se sing da din on ya bonte ko phagi yam hayu mi sing se. And positive characters, emotionally stable ko ayam matam na saugan da ba ing da dum lai jaba control dum tau jaba ko mung ha sa da ba what we say in Manipuri. Ko mung ha jadab dugam yam thina ko ngak ka pham ngam da mi du ani du leiminata di bera leini ha ba chumbrane. And adventurous oiba ano what thijaning ba ano pham chaning ba, that is adventurous type of personalities. And mature also, independence, mature and complete in themselves. Ko yam ning kha tamba pamba ningon na disturb tok chaning da ba yam su lang pam su da imung da leirongani mi khara mi yam tillaga mi yam langa nuai chado mi andum leirongani an khalle. And socialized culture mi yam pundra ge shui hina jadam matum na laiba pam da ba. And trustful mi ne hari ge thasa jaba. And unconventionals revolt against the times in which they live. Yaima ko yaima singsi revolt yam togoli ko maram di kaino da first preference handan pi ba support pora so han pi and yaima si hanu pi bi ya dra cinema revolt toris. Unconventionalized. And the last one is sophisticated. Why am parasiti very rational, reasonable, pitchable and inclined towards solitude. Sophisticated over personality in it. So we can find 12 personality traits according to Kettle. Adi tadi mi tarani toy Kettle ne puthore. Adi tadi masai ki kedo aptitude attitude ta kena badana tana personality desu mi singse loy kena le ramne. Chumbra adi tadi naha ki personality se kari oi buno se khangdo pa dargar oi drawa satra ki mayam desu khangdo pa dargar oi drawa. Chumbra adu ki accordingly, before teaching John English effectively, we have to know the John, who is John, what is his personality. Yam sogan mo ram tar nang sawluda din satra nang puno tamne. Chumbra na hai se John is kanano se masa khangre ta like tak ba hobu yaro ye. Got the points? Now this is also another personality section. Here we can find a reverse. Less intelligence, affected by feelings, submissive, serious, experienced, timid oiba, mikiti, milagal lotpa, tough-minded, trusting, practical, forthright, self-assured, conservative, group dependence. For me, maratana tadima busi hingam daba. For relax. For adang say group marakta da sum laijawa mi do baya yum da laigande moisi ko. Yam Singharakanda. So this is also another 16 personality traits. And according to the one psychologist says that asuk yam masih amu tension ba mu yai there are 5 big personality trait ko taseng na personality se kup na loina subsal laga yengchan ba kan da mga khatang phangne na ma na mu claim tawe what are those yang kum kum na nei na da bi mohut ta chorak na herap mana ba hai bitare ne ko extroversions. I also told you extrovert, introvert, ambivert. Ko extrovert sing se kaidorani social works, sociology gumba, the political science gumba lowri mayam sing se. Ko social work gumba lowri mayam sing se. Extrovert ngaktane. Mo is the yum the leiba pam de. Ko koi social worker gumba politician gumba oi sing se. Introvert sing se na kaidore. Introvert sing se introvert yauri ko. Introversion is the more scientist, philosopher, poet, all of twin more. Ambiversion again, me sutinaba at the youngish young kanba, adumukambu. A real example of the ambivert, half of the extrovert, half of the introvert is the what? Teacher. Teacher is me, I'm so loina draw yamatam the satraga. At the youngish young kandro. Okay, teacher is middleman. Very wise. Next is agreeableness, conscientiousness, emotional stability, and openness to experience. So there are 5. Just check the photos. No need to elaborate much more. Saugal adigi waru galiba romantic yang galiba why it happen why it so this is nothing but some drawbacks are there drawback kara lai toine my basic needs say food water oxygen shelter temperature regulation tumba yadaba pothawa phangdaba ko exercise do phangdaba aksang chana thangno phiron yum lai raktra tardi. This is a first basic need according to Maslow's. Hungry man is angry man. Next is safetyness. Then next, love and belonging. So self-esteem needs respect see love and belongings la agandana. Adu self-esteem la ibu kamu sing say moi si wakan yang khadara ani then my value yang papa ni respect papa ni and then lastly self-actualization. Ai isan isa wo phana bo hona gani. Ai ama phaba hai ba say ai tom da phaba yar wo. Darkar mayam le ri hai darkar mayam sing si mention la akanda I will become perfect. Sinebalize it. This is what we call it personality development and haris. Mapung bahan dori ne ko. So